Hey guys, so we're going to take a look at a new project we're starting. This is called the Country Club House, and this house was built in the 1930s. It's got almost all of the original architectural details to it, which are awesome. We're going to be doing 2 upstairs bathroom remodels. So we're going to take a look at one of them that we're going to call the master. And it's basically just like the second one. And we're going to get into some of the details and show you guys how they put these old houses together. We'll talk to you in a minute. Okay guys, so here's that upstairs bathroom we were talking about. As you can see, I'm standing on what would have been the old raised platform. And in the 30s, they didn't have open web trusses to be able to run the electrical and the plumbing through it. So this was the only way to accommodate upstairs bathrooms, is to create this raised floor system. So we've got to completely relay out this bathroom to create the new space that the homeowner wants. But unfortunately, we're going to have to keep the raised platform look to it. There's a lot of things going on in here, from old knob and tube wiring that's got to be updated and brought up to code, but it is super cool to get to see one of these in the skeleton format. So we don't build houses like this these days, but it's really cool to get to take a look at it. We've also discovered an old air conditioner chase here in the corner that we think we can probably do away with. We're going to check into that and just see what our HVAC guy tells us about it. The other bathroom is very similar to it, and we'll show you video footage of that one too. Talk to you soon. Okay, here is bathroom number 2. This is a very similar scenario as to what we have in that first bathroom. Raised floor joists to accommodate all of this plumbing that you can see in here. And this is just the way these houses were built in the 30s. There was no way to recess that plumbing down in a second story because you don't have open web trusses. That just was not an available structural thing back then. But what's kind of cool about it is you can see the old knob and tube wiring that's still running through those joists. And of course, we'll be updating all this stuff, bringing it up to code, and letting you guys see what the process looks like. Okay, so here's a little situation that we had occur from a demo in that bathroom above. We had a leak from a toilet that come down onto this sheetrock on the lower level. So to alleviate that, we cut the sheetrock off of the wall, and we're letting that dry out. Unfortunately, that's just part of some of the realities of remodeling. You'll just have these little incidents happen, but fortunately for us, this was a big project anyway, so it's not like this is a major boo-boo. It's just one of those things that happens. But something kind of interesting that we discovered when we took the sheetrock down is this old ventilation pipe that we believe is connected to that vent stack in the master that I showed you earlier. So when the HVAC guys check this out, they're going to look into that, and I feel like those two things are tied together, and we're going to be able to eliminate it. But kind of an interesting fact, we had discovered a band that was on the drywall that's called National Gypsum Company, and it's out of New York City, and we believe this date code is July 9th, 1939. So kind of a cool little feature that we found when we got into it that we might would have never discovered. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe.